Hey guys, this is Erica and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my garden. So before we go in, be warned, a lot of you have nice tidy gardens. Mine is not that. I have lots of weeds and my plants are pretty crowded. Instead of square foot gardening, I probably do square inch gardening. So let's take a quick look. This is my huge stridola plant. This thing is like massive. It's basically taken over this whole bed. I do have some daylily in here, some iron cross plant, and some cardamom back there. Some nasturtiums. Back there is lemon balm. I have some edible chrysanthemum and some garlic. I have everything written down on a piece of paper to let me know what's growing where, but since I don't have that in front of me, I'm not going to be able to tell you everything off the top of my head. That's rosemary back there. This is an ornamental salvia here. Zatar oregano. This plant is huge. Back there is camphor basil. I have some lilies, some more daylily. Down there, that's golden seal. Alright, over here I have some strawberry, more strawberry, strawberry. Back there is some lovage that I've recently transplanted. This here is Cape gooseberry. I have some onion blooming. A couple of my tomato plants right here. You can see that they have blooms on them. Oh, more daylily, strawberry. Alright, in here I have more tomatoes. A nice amount of blooms on this one. Down here in the there's eggplant. 2 eggplant. Those are both native varieties from Africa, so I'm really excited about those. Basil. There's a micro tomato in there. Cheville, another micro tomato, and this thing going to flower is cilantro. Over here in this box, it's a mix of radish, carrot, and turnip. Some pretty pansies down here. Leatris is about to bloom. It's a wild dogga plant. This tall thing growing in the walkway is parsnip. I have hollyhock here, not in bloom yet. This is my Inca red drop peppers. I've been growing these for about 5 years now. This is the same plant. There's some carrots, pepino, Okinawan spinach. There's some Cuban oregano down there. This box is basically like the other one. It has radish, turnip, beets, and carrots. Big oregano plant. It's my black amber sorghum. I cut it back recently, so it's not very tall right now. This is a pepper plant coming back from last year. It's PI 446 something or other. Some wild violets. These guys are really thuggish, but I tend to leave them until I need to remove them because they actually help shade the soil and retain moisture. Alright. These beds over here are mostly filled with grasses. I haven't finished cleaning them out for the year yet. But down there I do have strawberry. And this baby is chocolate vine. Earlier in the year it was in bloom and it was just covered and absolutely beautiful. Alright. So this is salsify going to seed. There's a couple with still flowers on it that haven't gone to seed yet. Okay. This big bunch of stuff in here is sunchokes. That's sunchoke. Society garlic. I have some lilies blooming. And there's a little one daylily. Oh no, actually there's 2 daylilies. There's another one back there. Those guys. Let's go this way. Okay, that is Naranjila. Down here is Canary Creeper Nasturtium. And this is a mustard that's about to go to seed. This plant here is Jerusalem cherry. You can see one of the orange berries still on it. I have calendula pretty much popping up wherever, and I tend to leave it unless it's in a spot that I absolutely have to have. Over in here, these tall wispy plants. This is asparagus, and you can see that a couple have set fruit. Those little berries. Alright, down here I have some parsnip. Check out the color on this tomato. This thing is like full on purple. Over here I have lychee tomato that I'm trying for the first time. There's some other tomato plants in here. They're still pretty small. This is a ricotta pepper. It didn't set fruit last year, but it should this year. It's pretty tall. It's about 3 feet or so. I have a bunch of giant parsley that's about to bloom, go to seed. Down here I have a zucchini. That's some red Russian kale. This huge plant with the yellow blooms, that is my rue, and this thing is massive. And on the other side of it, down here, I have another squash plant. There's some carrots back there. There's some parsnip in here, some calendula. This section hasn't really been planted out yet, so it's mostly just whatever's left over and reseeded from last year. That big patch of stuff over there, that is sunchoke. Super easy to grow, super thuggish. If you don't like get it all out of the ground, the next year it'll just come back in full force. It'll crowd out everything. So make sure you either put it in a pot or put it in a bed where you don't mind if it takes over. Down here I have some Armenian yard-long cucumbers that are new. Look at this. One little asparagus. I actually have 2 of them in here. There's one there and there's one over there. This thing right here, this tall stick that looks like it might be dead. Oh, there's some leaves. That's actually my curry tree. It's coming back from the year. It hasn't completely come back yet. So, yeah. There's some leaves in there. Oh, let me bring you over here real quick. I'll show you my miracle leaf. Oh, also right here, gel tomato coming back from last year. And this guy right in here is miracle leaf. Alright, so let's go ahead and stop there.